St. Louis is, like many Midwestern cities, a very segregated place. You can live your life and not really have a relationship with, someone of another race here.
St. Louis is just historically a segregated town. The last day to free the slaves, we had the Dred Scott case here. Very early in the 1800s, 1900s, there was legislation passed to make sure that they're creating like these housing sections where only like black people could live.
This place was built because black folks didn't have access to white areas, because black folks legally weren't allowed to live in places like Ferguson for a long time. And so, our people came together in places like Kinloch and made these communities and built these homes and made this a place where their children could grow up and their children could have, safety and could have the actualization of their blackness in America. And just as people were building it up, there were also systems of racism that were tearing it down. So now we have, where doctors and lawyers used to live, and now we have this. And this is every house, that's going that way. There's trash heaps going all the way around there. There's holes in the roof, and every house going back that way also looks the same. So we have overgrown earth, we have abandoned houses. And really, to me, this is about abandoned opportunity and abandoned hope of Black Americans being able to have access and be able to build up our own. Because every time we've tried to do it, it's been torn apart. And I love St. Louis because I know that there's possibility here. Like, I know there's good people here. I love the hardship and the struggle, and I love the way it has molded us into such creative people and people who are survivors. And we haven't lost that we want better for our children. We haven't lost that we want better for our city. That's not gone. Even when it gets pulled out from underneath of us again and again, it's still here. It's still in St. Louis.